gotta give me.
Yeah. Hold on, I think I got one.
Okay.
Yeah, we.
You almost had it.
Can I try it again?
It started really well.
Is that cool? Okay.
It started really well.
No, I think I can get it. Like,
It's
if I
like
just
90% attitude, and I think that you brought the attitude.
I did like men's choir once, so like I think I
Okay,
can
cool.
actually
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, let's add some of that in there.
Okay. Yeah, we are the couch kids.
All right. That's the choir part. That was the.
It was off
Yeah,
beat,
no,
too.
that they actually, you guys don't, you probably don't know it, but they call that falsetto. Actually,
I did like that like off upbeat jazz tempo you were using. Yeah. Okay. Here,
Oh,
let's keep doing that.
no, I was going for that. Okay, cool.
yeah.
I'll just keep that up. Yeah, we are the couch kids. We are the couch kids.
I think he shit himself.
He's sampling a clip of a teenager shitting himself and using that in the.
It's actually louder than his
Louder.
vocals.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what? You guys, everyone's a fucking critic. Why don't,
No.
Andrew? Why don't you go? Dude?
Yeah, here you go.
Why don't you try it?
Right.
Okay, ready?
Here we go.
Oh.
We are the couch kids. We love kids. We're three
Okay.
adult men, and
Let's
we
circle
love
back.
kids.
Oh,
We love kids because we're just kids, but we're really adults. Come
Wait.
on the couch,
Whoa, wait.
kids.
Did you
okay. No,
where are we getting those lyrics? I just want to make
You know
sure.
what? It was just top of the dome. You know, I was just shooting from the hip.
You're a writer. I
It's
think
just
maybe
what
we
I
should
felt.
we should probably maybe write
I think we
these
should
out
stick a
and
little
put
bit
them.
more to like the openness, welcomeness of the channel instead of talking about how we love kids.
I think there might
'cause
be
that's
like
not really the
just
idea.
a little wordplay tweaking.
We love the couch kids.
Yeah.
but we're not. We
Yeah.
don't love. Yeah, let's
Right, if we
try it again, Andrew.
Exclusively kids might not be working. Let's try. You want to try? Okay.
All right.
Oh.
We're three grown men, and we don't like kids.
What?
Yep.
No, we do. Well,
We like adults. We like men. Sit on the couch. We're couch men.
ooh, I see where the note like kind of it went
Right.
over his
I was
head.
just
a
listening
little
to
bit.
the
Well,
note.
it's like he didn't say that. He didn't.
Right. I
Yeah.
specifically avoided exactly what you
But you,
said.
you might have
so-
went a
did,
little.
actually.
You might have went a little too far to the other side.
You know,
meet me in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
and,
See, we're giving you
Andrew,
we're giving you point A. We need you to get us to point C.
Okay.
We,
All
love,
right.
we
Ready?
love
Here
it.
we go.
We love it.
Here we go.
Okay, let's
All
roll
right,
it again.
I got it.
1, 2, 3, go.
I cracked under the pressure there a little bit, just slightly.
Dude, it's okay. It happens.
I think we could actually use that. I think we sample that scream. It's like
If we just like for this episode only, the intro was just like instead of like it's just people have no idea what.
just horrendous, dude. The abuse we put like our listeners through.
maybe we could put it at the end of
Yeah.
this episode. Yeah.
We got a comment once that was
Yeah.
just like, I never know when you guys are just gonna scream.
Just screech.
Usually when it's driving. Oh,
Yo.
good. I like that.
I like that one.
That worked. Welcome back, everybody, to the Couch Kids episode
41.
40. Are we?
Yeah, we're in
past
the
I believe it's
40?
41.
We're in
Oh
the
my
40s, yeah.
god! Holy shit!
You can confirm in the comments below if it's 41.
Well, they don't need to. We'll have the
We'll-
number
we'll edit
when
it
we
by
release
then.
it. We'll know what
can
number
add-
it is. Yeah.
Guys, just go ahead and drop a pickle emoji.
If you know
If
what
you
number
drop
this
that till
is.
it's episode 41. I'm Ari,
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Colton.
and we're back for another
Rodeo.
session
Yes,
in
we
the
are.
cast room, the casting couch.
Casting
I would
couch.
say.
They do call it that sometimes.
It's a beautiful Sunday morning. It was raining like crazy before. It's Easter
Ari.
Sunday. Yep.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah,
I'm like 30.
that's cool.
Oh, that's
so your
great.
first time on the cast.
Casting couch?
Yeah. It's
Have
you know.
you ever done anything like this before? Have you ever
No.
recorded a cast?
Are you nervous?
I'm a little nervous, but
Okay,
you know, I'm ready to have some fun.
We're gonna
I'm
take
ready
care
to
of
have
that,
some
yeah.
fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is Colton. He's
Yeah.
he's gonna be here the whole time.
Oh, hi Colton.
Yeah, I'll be working with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be holding the camera, so this
Yeah.
is a great introduction.
Ah,
so.
that's great.
We're just gonna first we gotta.
This couch is really,
I don't want to go any further.
really black and sticky.
Yeah, dude, it's we shouldn't be talking about that because it's a holy day. It's Easter.
Only because it's a holy day that we are not talking about.
It's a holy day. We can't talk about that right now. We have to, remember that today is
I forgot
Jesus'
that.
day.
I forgot that Colton is staunchly religious,
I
incredibly-
forget about that too.
Yeah,
but not one of the typical religions either. He's
I'm like cool.
yeah
about it.
You find you follow a different deity. What was the name of that deity again, Colton?
The
House of
House of the Dude DD.
House of the Dude.
It's like Duadidi.
the Doodee.
The Duadidi.
Duadidi.
The Duadidi.
Is
The
it like
Duadidi.
the dude from the Big Lebowski?
It's the dude, but it's also he's a little doo-doo-y.
So you're going, it's the dude, but he's shaped like King DDD.
Yeah.
And King
That's
DDD.
what-
He's got
that's- You know what, Colton, just like Kaiser Soze'd his way through that improv,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
just like looked around the room and was just like, King
Dude.
DDD. He looked
sees
at
a
you.
piece of poop in the corner. And he's
I
like,
got my
"Dude,
human shit in the corner.
You have a bathroom that's right
Dude,
there.
King,
No,
King
I like the
DDD
corner.
does share a lot of
He
like,
does have a-
similarisms to like the dude from like the big robe.
Yeah, he's
and
got
the,
dude energy for sure.
that's
the
true.
fact that he's a penguin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it rules.
I think you watched a different Big Lebowski.
Nope.
Nope.
I got mine off LimeWire. That's
Yeah.
the right one.
It's like half animated.
Yeah. Do you know about dudism?
I do
Have
know
we
about
talked
dudism.
about dudism? I feel like
Didn't your roommate?
my roommate followed dudism.
Yeah.
He claimed to follow dudism, which is abiding by the rules of the dude.
Abiding by the dude.
the
Dude, it's
Big
actually
Lebowski.
the world's, I think, is it the smallest religion? Like, it's like literally like,
What?
I don't know that that's
could beat
accurate,
that.
but
We could
there's,
beat that.
We can make it
We
smaller.
can make 3 of us have a religion. Couches.
yeah, I
Couchism.
forget, like, because there's a crazy, like, there's like a number of them. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fact is about it, but it is funny. Anyway.
Do you want to come up with
I do
one?
follow Caucho. I follow him to
Lord
he's
Caucho?
my Lord
Holy
and
Spirit?
Savior.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Couch.
Caucho, hit us with some
four
words
legs.
of wisdom on this holy day. Shh, he's speaking. Our Lord, he speaks.
Come take a seat, put your legs up.
He sings too.
Rest is important
Hmm.
for you.
That's not bad.
See, I was not going to rest today.
Yeah.
I was going to be restless, but now
He wants you.
now our Lord and Savior. Caucho, I'm going to fucking rest. I got to
Caucho
go. I got
wants
to
you
go
to-
rest.
Catch wants to put your legs up and just take
Nope.
it easy.
He really wants
take
you
an
to
L.
sit
Oh,
on
your
every
chair
now and
leg.
then.
Yeah.
Your chair legs.
Sit on
Sit
me.
on my
Sit on my
mouth.
face.
Caucho Easter is like IKEA opens and he like resurrects or something. The doors of IKEA
we like put
open.
him on the curb, and
Yeah, yeah.
3 days later he
comes back
back into the
covered in like cat pee and
yeah.
Can I get an update?
Yeah.
And the couch potatoes get an update. And if it's okay if we want to keep this a secret. But I was thinking about how's the progress on the Caucho puppet? Did you guys want to
Caucho
talk
puppet.
about
We
that?
did talk about
So Caucho
Okay.
puppet. Maybe we can share a photo of
Progress
the,
photo?
of the skeleton.
Yep.
But yeah, Andrew, me, and my wife Megan we've had some days of like building this
Craft
idea,
days.
craft days, and we've built like a puppet like shape.
Yeah,
like
out of foam and like
mechanical,
hard plastic. Yes, it was actually really fun. Just the 3 of us. Colton wasn't there.
purposely.
Taking well, it was the
interesting.
day after my birthday, and I was a little hungover. So
Sorry, we were too.
Yeah, we were there too.
But there's work to be done.
we're
so.
gonna be done on this. It sounds like
tear.
I just don't want to be a team player. It's okay.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
But it was really cool. We made like a cardboard kind of maquette, which was really cool. That gave us like the dimensions, and then from there, I took it and made like a hard like plastic shell for the mouth, and then I attached foam to it, and then we cut out the buck teeth. Which is
Colton's.
everybody's favorite part of Caucho that we love.
We were vetoed out of the.
Yeah.
Get that
Vetoed by one.
by you.
we were vetoed by him, and he wasn't even there.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Thank you. Thank you for
He
respecting
said,
the veto.
He said, "I won't go, but if there's one thing I request, it's that it has buck teeth. And if you don't, I will burn down."
Specifically,
the
I
studio.
called him the Mater teeth.
Yes.
He's got Mater teeth.
Love using another IP's character to design our own.
Well,
it's amazing.
It's just his teeth, so
Just
come on,
his
it's okay.
teeth.
And he also has a thick Southern accent as well.
Yeah.
He's all when the puppet is just like,
I done oiled myself.
Come on now, shit on my face now. Hey,
What is Larry the Cable Guy doing?
hey there, fellas.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude,
is he
again,
up to?
my Larry the Cable Guy, again, and I think I was talking to Anna about it, where
Yes, I
all
hear
of my
it.
impressions, they all stem from Butters.
Yes.
So even Larry the Cable Guy, there's like,
I heard it.
It's just a tweak of Butters.
Yes, I heard it. When you did it, I was just, because I hear they're like, hey, hey.
Hey there, fellas. Come on down and shit on my face.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so we'll throw up some images now of that. We're super excited, and then
Yeah.
Megan is going to basically like sew all of the fabric
like
on
upholstery
top.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It really is
So
like
cool.
upholstery.
If anyone doesn't know, Ari's wife Megan, a fellow Sofa sister, she does incredible craftsmanship with like just about anything.
It's insane.
She touches.
She is a like
cool.
true like artist of medium.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like she will pick up
like
pottery,
fabrics, pottery. Yeah,
like I just found out she could like sew, and she made a clown outfit like out of nowhere.
Within like 3 days, you and herself full blown
two different outfits,
two different like clown outfits.
Yeah, she's a craftsman.
Yeah,
For sure.
Clem, make sure we throw up some pictures of that and
Of my wife?
Of just Megan,
no,
not
it's
not,
like-
not her.
It's
It's
like
just-
through a window.
the clown outfits.
Like me sleeping. Like I'm sleeping.
Clem, throw up the photos that I took of Megan, please.
Of Ari's wife.
So cool, Colton.
Also, you can follow her at Party Crumbs on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, definitely
So
do
go
that.
check out her art.
Segueing just real quick.
Yeah.
Just because I had, you would love this. So I came up today. You came later, but I opened the door, and Colton was putting his shoes on to hang out with us. I shit you not.
Why,
I opened
dude?
the door. I opened the door, took off my
Socks?
shoes, and Colton's like, "Oh, let's get ready." And he put on his shoes.
So you're
And I
not
said,
wearing the shoes?
I asked him. I was like, "Are you walking Benji?" He said, "Nope."
Why?
I said I'm getting ready just in case any of us want to go to Los Amigos and
We can
get some
put
food.
the shoes on,
No, there's no
dude.
time for that. We gotta hit the ground running.
I'm gonna kill the time by putting the shoes on early.
I gotta take care of it.
You
early.
have to wait for us.
No, you guys are quick. You guys are quick. I'm a slow shoe tire. Yep.
The fact that
I
I,
got my
walked
Roadhogs
in
on.
and him getting ready for the podcast to stay inside was putting on shoes.
Yep.
Is it like he gets out of bed and he has bare feet and he's like, "Ooh, sucks," and then
Yeah.
like slips into his
You are
dirty Converse by
not
his
far
bed?
off. I wake
Why?
up. Benji's like, "Let's go on a walk, Dad," and I'm like, "Hell yeah, son!" And then I throw my shoes on.
Before you get to the front door.
Yeah, before I get to
Why?
my whole apartment's carpet. What am I gonna do? Take off my shoes every single
Yes!
time I go in and out of that
Yes,
door?
that's exactly
Yes,
what you
that's
do.
exactly
And
what
because
most
you have
people do.
carpet.
Guys, you don't know this.
If
I'm
you
a
bring up your
Don't you
your,
dare say-
your steam clean carpet cleaner, I'm gonna throw this microphone at you.
Don't you say I'm a busy dude.
me. I'm a busy dude, and I go in and out of that door a lot. And you know what? I come from,
slip-ons.
dude. You guys aren't respecting that. I come from.
You don't
ranch-
respect your carpet.
I come from ranch life, dude. We got a mud room, man. We're throwing those shoes on. We're spraying them down.
That's what a mud room is.
My house.
That's what you. What happens when you leave the mud room?
My house is a fucking mud room.
Apartments don't have mud rooms.
Colton,
you goon.
that's like you coming over to my
Exactly.
place and me being like, "Oh, if you're gonna use my toilet, don't flush. Just leave it all in there. Like it's just all full of shit because that's
different. That's
the
different.
poop hole. And guess what? When it gets really dirty, then I'll flush it.
Well,
that's what you sound
What's
like.
the point of
No.
flushing? We'll just flush it all on Friday.
Oh my god.
Poop
You know what?
Friday.
You know what?
Good Friday. Once a year. Oh my god.
You want
Is
to eat
that why
raw
his
chicken?
toilet is empty
I like to wear
today?
my shoes.
What?
That's my hot take.
Okay, one of us actually does those things and the other does not. The other of us
I'd
wants
say
to.
that's an awful comparison.
No, I don't like when when
strong
when we
counterpoint.
make fun of him and he goes, yeah, that's good, that's good,
No,
that's good.
'cause
No,
it's supposed to be a shame-based making fun of.
No.
Yeah.
No shame here.
No shame there.
Not in this family.
Unbelievable. He's still wearing them. They're
course he
they're
is.
tied on so tight too, so you can't remove them by
They're
force.
aggressive, yeah.
Why don't you just get like house slippers? They have that.
Well, the
like-
thing is,
They have like little brushes on the bottoms.
I gotta be honest, guys.
yeah.
Don't.
I don't like flip flops too much, and I don't
don't
like
have to
I don't
put
like
on
slippers.
But there's like the shoes like with the backs, like a moccasin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those. They're not comfortable. I like them tight.
They're
What do you-
built.
they're made-
built for comfort.
Yeah,
You know what else?
They're
You
made
know what
of
else?
plushy. Yeah,
You know what's fucked up too?
yeah.
A lot of his shoes that he wears are in his bedroom. They're not by the door. Go look.
Oh my
poke your-
fucking god!
Poke your head.
Stop.
Look
Come
by
on,
the
dude.
dresser.
Come on.
Oh my! Hey, you know what, Ari? You know what the most comfortable fabric
guys.
is? It's canvas, right?
No,
It's wait, no! Canvas is awful.
I'm very comfortable in my canvas.
Jesus
Converse.
Christ!
They're
Okay,
all-
so I have a mic on the move, but
do you think-
Colton has he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of shoes
By
in
my-
your room.
by my room.
Which is
7 pairs of
across
shoes
from the
next to
front
your
door.
bed.
Guys, because when I'm getting ready in the morning,
And
like
you're
I
wearing
said,
the 8th.
like I
Put them
said,
by the front door.
when I get ready in the morning, I go, you know what? I sit down on my little bench at the end of my bed. I put my socks on from my closet because I got my socks in my closet.
There you go.
And then I throw my shoes on.
Why?
Right there.
No, that's
Why?
where you should be doing that by the front door when you're about to go out.
Nah, because then I gotta get out of here, man.
He's got 3 pairs of shoes by the door as it is. Those
I
are
want
his
you to
boots.
recount the
And you know what's
times
funny
you've
is
left this apartment today.
How many times I've left the apartment today?
What have you done today?
I woke up. I took Benji for a walk.
That's one.
Okay.
I went and I thought I was gonna go get a burrito at the corner cottage.
Yeah.
Great
Okay.
place to get a burrito, but
Okay.
Easter. The day of the Lord got me.
Did you
Right.
go there and it was
So
closed?
I went there and it was closed.
I see.
So then I
So
go.
then I went poop stomping.
Poop stomping. Well, I had to. That's what I do in the. That's what I do in the poop corner, actually. So I poop in the corner, and then I go, I got to get rid of this, and then I stomp it with my shoe.
good thing I got carpet.
Yeah, I got the shoes on my
Yeah.
carpet.
Yeah.
You treat this floor like it's a whiteboard. Like you could just like because you have the
sucks 'cause
carpet
it,
cleaner.
it forces us to have to consider putting our shoes on because our socks are gonna get dirty.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Because
had
you
What do
dirty
you think
them
I
up.
live with?
I had white
did
I had
that.
white socks before I came in. They're brown.
Yeah, all the way to the top.
Throw a picture of those up, Clem.
Just my whole
Pair of like,
So it's like covered in garbage.
like mud feet.
Yeah. This is what his carpet does.
Dare you?
I feel like you have like a whole like ecosystem down there.
Yeah.
Like the
No,
Dune
here's-
world. Like
here's
you
the
have
thing,
like
fam.
worms and stuff living. Yeah.
I
It's
think.
me. Nope. I'm not gonna.
Oh God, it almost came out.
I know.
Or a little past the Dune train.
We can't. We told them. We told them never again.
Never
We told the
again.
listeners never again that we would do the Trump impression.
And we
So
won't.
we can't do it.
You won't do that impression, which sounds like
We wouldn't. We'd never.
you would never do.
We wouldn't find a loophole.
I'd never do it, folks. I'd never do it.
No, you can't
They
compare
said
that.
I
We
could.
would never-
They said I couldn't do it.
We would
but
never
I'm
find a
here.
loophole to
I'm
do it
here
again.
doing
He's
it.
even got the like.
Already said
he's
that I
getting
would
better.
do it.
like the talking over you part of it.
Yeah,
too.
he's getting better at it.
Yeah.
It's yours is getting the true like where Trump is right now with the like
in your throat.
gargly
It's in my throat.
Yeah. It's gotten
You see me
good.
next time, my hair is like all swooped.
Yeah, you're
I'm
orange.
like, I'm orange. I got a really
Your
bad
hands are
Clear
tan.
smaller.
earplugs.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's funny. What are some rules of your guys' house, huh? What do you?
Take
what are
off my fucking
What are some
shoes
quirky
before I
habits
go.
in your house, huh? What do
are
you
some
guys
quirky
got?
habits? I'm gonna level with him. I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
try to get
please.
on his
Let's-
level.
let's
I don't
maybe
want to
remove-
bash him too much because there's no change.
You know, after 15 minutes, I think maybe we can jump to a different topic.
Oh my God. Here's another thing that pisses me off about Colton. No.
I'd say I'm not great at putting things away after I use them. Like I pulled out. I have a box of like electrical things, like extension cords.
Oh, yeah.
The box has been sitting open on my living room floor for maybe 3 days now.
Yeah.
And I
That's-
walk by and I'm like, tonight. I might still need something out of it.
Yeah.
That's my bad thing. And it's also I tend to leave my clothes on the floor longer than they should be.
Yep.
Yeah.
The clothes is a big one. Oh yeah. As soon as like I have like a closet, like I have my own closet now, and it's like it's a mess in there.
Yeah.
I just start shoving things. Like it was very neatly organized, and I can like reorganize, and I feel good. But once laundry day hits,
How are you with
shoving.
How are you with dishes?
I'm on dish duty, so I'm.
You're
it's-
good about-
That's my job
Okay.
basically.
You guys want to know the sweetest thing though? To the listeners at home, if you go into Andrew's apartment, everyone should go. It's a great, wonderful apartment. Everyone should go.
Everyone should go to Andrew's
Everyone
apartment.
should go to Andrew's apartment.
Hey Clem, we're gonna throw up the address right on the screen here. Everyone can
This
come
is gonna
visit.
be real
Yeah.
quick though, milliseconds. So you got to catch it. But there's a little note on the fridge. I don't know if I've talked about it
Oh,
before,
yeah.
but there's a really cute note on the fridge that when Andrew was in his Kingdom Hearts binge, there's a note from Noelle that says like, "Don't worry, I did the dishes. Like, I
Aw.
just want you to enjoy like playing your game, like
Yep.
your little Kingdom Hearts game." It's
Does she regret
very
that
sweet.
note?
I think she does.
Yeah, she's like,
I think she does. I think she wishes that I just did the dishes.
yeah, that day she was like,
That's so sweet though. Oh my
instead
God.
of swearing at
Yeah.
Yen Sid and Mickey Mouse.
His house is always very clean.
Yeah,
Very
You guys are
when,
beautiful.
when people come over,
I've come over unannounced before. I've taken a shower at your place.
you have.
I
Yeah.
kicked that door.
You have. You know what? That's funny. This is one of my favorite stories. Ari came over because the water wasn't working at your place,
You
right?
know why? Because the pipe was backed up. And
No.
you want to know why the pipe
They
was
don't need to
backed
know
up?
about that.
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah, we'll let the listeners get the lore together in the background.
You can guess who's
Just
not
say-
speaking, so
Yes.
that'll
Someone-
give you a little hint.
What could have clogged up my main water pipe?
Oh,
What was it?
I clogged your pipe that goes all the way to the driveway from one shit. That's a problem. That's not.
that is a problem.
That's not a lung problem.
I would argue that the fucking money and the excavation that went down against what you're saying.
The excavation.
talked about-
They discovered 4 types of dinosaur bones trying to dig up your shit.
Fossilized.
Fossilized shits, dude.
Well, was it Flush Day? Well, that was
That was
your
your
Friday.
problem.
That was Good Friday was last time. But anyway, so Ari came over he had to use my shower.
Piece
You were
that lore
so,
together.
Like Ari was like as if he put me out, as if he asked me for $1 million. She's like,
felt bad.
why? I
don't know.
Use
I'm like-
my shower. But the one thing
weird.
that Ari did not like was I let him use the shower. He's in the shower, and I opened the door while he was mid shower, and I go, "Hey, do you
Hated it.
need anything in there,
Dude, stop.
And he was not having it.
no.
He didn't even laugh. He was just like, "No, please close the door." Like it wasn't even like a fun. Like he was not having it. I thought it was very
That's
funny.
hilarious.
It was a combination of like I already felt low for having to like ask for a shower.
Yeah.
I felt like
And now he's
felt
like-
a street urchin, and then I was like naked and
now he's
vulnerable.
violating
You also have this red light that's in
Yes,
your
that's
camera.
true.
It looks like a camera that's like videotaping me. You claim
does.
it's not. I don't.
Oh,
It just came like that.
Please, dude. Fire alarms are very common in
A
the bathroom.
reflective black sphere with a red light in it. Okay, so I'm just sitting there like cross-armed, like getting soaked naked, and Andrew has to peep his little head in for the joke, and I couldn't. I was like, no, like, dude, it's fine.
He did not like it.
Dude.
I should have utilized my like intercom
Yeah.
thing that I definitely don't have in the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's just like, hey buddy, how you doing?
You missed a spot.
You missed your spot. Yeah.
Yeah. Saved my
A
life though.
screen pops up and it's
Yeah.
like Andrew on the screen, like Saw. All right, make sure you scrub everywhere.
You want to wash your ass?
Yeah. Wash behind your
A little
ears.
hole like slides open from the shower.
Yeah.
Soap, buddy.
You're trapped.
You have a built-in glory hole into your bathroom. It is next to your office.
It is next to my office. Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Ah, I should
little
do
like,
that.
little
Yeah.
window.
Yeah.
Ah,
like,
dude, I should totally do that.
Yeah, I should totally evaluate my apartment
Yeah.
policies. Wait, this is I got a headline havoc.
Mm-hmm.
This is an old article from 2018.
Jesus, Coucho, play that headline havoc. So.
That's right. I forgot we had a song for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we don't use it too much. This is from 2018, but it came up for me and it made me laugh really hard.
We like to stay current on this podcast. So
from-
this is,
If anything,
this is great.
people know that we're
it's
not
from
dating.
BBC.
We're not dated at all.
BBC.
People
It
know
is,
that we're not
so-
dating.
no, we're not. We're all celibate. We all know this.
If that is not abundantly clear.
Single for life.
Yes, please. Okay. So you guys are familiar with Pompeii, the 2,000-year-old city that got covered in ash.
Are
From
we
the
covering
volcano.
that now? This is breaking
Yeah.
news.
Guys,
Pompeii.
breaking news for the bit.
Crazy stuff happened.
We
in
just got
Pompeii.
back.
Watch Ari's reaction to Pompeii.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no! Then my next video, I'm sorry about Pompeii.
Yeah. That's gonna hurt.
Realized my sources were out of date. Okay, but you guys are obviously familiar with it. It's a
Yes.
world famous thing.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
You can go to the village. You can like see. It's very sad. 'Cause
Yeah.
Just like you see people like hugging, and they got covered in ash so quickly that they just got like
Hilarious.
mummified.
Yep.
It's so
Yeah.
funny.
Funny.
Have you seen the
I'm already
person?
laughing.
It's the person. How do I? Okay, so this went viral in 2018,
Right.
and it's one of the mummified figures.
Yeah.
And it's a dude masturbating.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
heard of this. Yo, Clem, throw that
I'm
image
gonna
up.
throw an image up. I don't know if we have to
If
blur
it's
it.
safe, yeah. We'll
But
put a big censor
I
bar
think-
over it.
I think about the like logistics of this, where it's like it didn't just like happen.
Yeah.
Like they obviously saw it.
No, that
coming.
was a
There were
choice.
So this dude
rumbles
was
and-
just like before they got covered in
Also,
ash.
like, I don't know if like religion at the time would like what the primary religion would be, but normally like masturbating is like frowned upon in religion. So like, and normally you're like before you die, you know, you want to be like, forgive me of my sins.
Right.
This person was like
I'm done.
opposite.
I'm done.
Yo, I'm gonna shoot rope right now.
Yeah, it's still mummified in the
Yeah.
air. Isn't that so funny?
Coucho, what was the main religion of Pompeii back then? And what year was Pompeii?
I actually have that right here. Just
Yeah,
in
yeah.
case.
What year was Pompeii?
Oh, dude, I'm
Pompeii.
Couch is gonna try to be accurate. So
The religion at the time was Roman theology.
Good.
which would I would
That
assume
makes sense.
I would assume
I don't know. I'm asking
That's
Coucho
very
for the
general.
facts. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
because it would be so. I'm gonna assume that Caucho is basing his facts, hard cold facts, off of if Pompeii would have happened during like the Roman Empire,
yeah.
right?
Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah,
I think so.
Would it be Greek or I'm wondering if it's
Pompeii's Roman.
yeah.
That's
So
a
I'm
Roman
wondering if it
city.
was Roman theology or Greek mythology that would be the leading.
I'll let you know that the date is an AD. It's something AD.
Is it? Oh, that's interesting.
Dude, maybe it
I would have
was-
thought it was BC.
So
For Caucho.
before Caucho, yeah. They always say that.
You want to just take a wild shot, Caucho?
That is my wild shot. I'm gonna say Roman, like
No.
The year,
The
Caucho.
year.
the year. Let's say 2000.
2001.
2000. You think it's 2000 AD?
Wait, no.
That's
200.
like
I'm
24
sorry.
years ago.
I meant 20. I meant 200. I meant 280.
79 AD.
79, 80. Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
old. It's old.
It's old.
Pretty old.
2000.
2000.
AD.
Y2K. That's what Y2K was.
Y2K.
Y2K was all of the
Pompeii.
computers
So that
went down.
that guy was waiting for his like porn to load
Yeah.
on his dial-up, and he's like, "Come on,
So
the
there's
volcano's
fucking
coming!"
yeah. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding.
Yeah.
Who would have been a popular porn star at that time?
What? Probably somebody like Venus.
That's what I was
You know,
thinking.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just trying to-
Mount Vesuvius, Vesuvius.
The boobiest.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it'd be funny too. Like, what do you think? Like back then, like, what were they like? Oh man,
was he-
Did you just see the latest fucking
Dude, it's got to be a
vase
scroll.
painting?
Yeah, like
oh my god.
Do you think they're passing it around like porno mags? Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
teenagers
Got it,
are just
dude.
like,
These heavy stones. They're
dude,
like
like fucking Cleoptis. He's got the latest. He's got the latest vase.
that's where.
Oh, he's got the latest vase.
Yeah, the latest. Dude, you see the sun shadow? That was hot, dude.
That's where like those Japanese like prints come from, like where it's like the fisherman's wife is like the
Oh, yeah,
girl like
yeah.
with the octopus basically.
Yeah.
Like the tentacle.
The tentacle. That's where like tentacle like fetish comes from. Is
Oh.
from like ancient times of being like they're just drawing whatever the fuck they want, and it's like here you go. There's the latest nudie. Like
That's awesome.
Oh,
pick it up.
Stay tuned for the Couch Kids nudie mag that's coming out.
Yeah,
now.
we are doing
all fan art of us.
It's gonna
fan
be
art
Patreon.
on the couch.
By us.
Everything
Yeah.
is surrounded by the couch
Yeah.
and Caucho.
Ooh,
Caucho like
getting a little sweaty here.
yeah, his big googly eyes and his mater teeth.
Ooh, okay, guys. I think I need a
Just
little
saying
bit of a break. Yeah.
It's too
Gotta
hot.
go look up some Pompeii boards right now. All right.
Jesus Christ, the toilet's filled.
Ooh, bye.
Our Pompeii
I don't know how to stop it. I don't
porn bit is our our toilet backing up and exploding, and then it's like all of us getting like wiped out.
They're like,
Yeah, we can. We can.
Andrew, I don't want to break my arm for the bit. Okay, I got
Oh my God! I'm sorry. I'm asking too much of you.
Sorry, I thought arms grew back.
Wait,
Wait,
rewind.
wait a minute.
Dude, I'll do it right fucking now. Go ahead, chop my arm
Chop
off.
my arm off. Oh my god, it grew back. Colton, why aren't you standing up?
I'm not standing with you guys. What's going on,
I'm not
mean?
standing. He won't stand with us, dude.
Whoa.
It's
Symbolic.
lame, dude.
dude? If you don't, if you stand for nothing, what'll you fall for? You know what I'm saying?
What?
What?
But
what
you're
they
not
say.
standing.
Right, you're not standing for anything. So you're
that's-
actually
You're gonna
falling
fall
for
nothing.
anything. Yeah.
Ah, damn it! I set myself up for that one.
Yeah, you really did.
You
Because
got
we're
me this
standing for
time.
something.
Well played.
Well played, Colton.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Couch Kids podcast. We had a little break ski. We were talking some plans for Kingdom Hearts Drunk History 2, just to tease it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Filming is starting soon. I think
Yep.
by the time this airs, we would have started filming.
Yes, or it will be the following week, I think.
Yeah.
Potentially. Whatever it is.
Just
Big
know that
plans.
it's coming down the pipeline.
Yeah. And just to reiterate, we are blown away by the feedback,
Yeah.
by all the fans and new subscribers who, came to the channel after watching that video.
Yeah, dude, all the
Crazy.
comments are so positive. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's not a more positive YouTube space.
No,
I know.
We,
than like that
Andrew
video.
responds to every comment. And
very
I mean
true.
every comment.
Within
It's,
5 minutes.
Lightning second.
Within
Yeah.
5 seconds, dude.
Yeah.
I would jump onto that video periodically just to like see all the comments, and I saw one that was like 1 minute ago. Like,
Yeah.
this is awesome. And I was like, finally found one that Andrew didn't like catch. And literally like underneath it was like 5 seconds ago. Thanks, we like appreciate it. It's insane.
He's
It's
on
crazy.
top of it, dude. He's plugged in, man.
He is plugged
dude,
in.
I'm fucking plugged.
You love
in.
it. You love
Yeah.
this kind of stuff.
I do
Yeah,
love
the
this
plug
stuff.
is actually hanging out of his ass right now. So
It's just straight wire to YouTube.
It's an Ethernet cable coming out of his bunghole. He's got gigabit up the ass.
I can't take any phone calls.
No.
It works like dial-up.
Yeah, the moment you're talking, a phone comes, you're like,
Like lights, beams of light are like coming out of his eyes and mouth.
You've got mail.
yeah. But
What
thank
an
you
era.
everybody so much. We're really
yeah.
excited to keep doing this, and it's a passion project of ours. We,
Yeah.
you know,
And now we have like ideas cooking. We're just like,
yeah.
we're like, yo, what are we gonna do next? All this stuff. So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you guys want to see any series that you like,
Mm-hmm.
throw them in the comments. Let us know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, will we ever get through Kingdom Hearts? I don't know. We might die before then.
That's true.
It's a very real.
That's the hope.
Yeah, the binge drinking. Ooh, it's not gonna get us. We'll be fine.
I'm sure that's what they all say.
You know what's gonna happen? Colton, something's gonna happen to Colton, and all the comments will be like, "Ooh, this aged poorly. This aged very, very poorly." Oh my god!
Doctor's like, you cannot film another one of those videos.
You will die.
Your liver cannot take it. And I'm like, sorry.
I got Dream Drop next week.
I got Dream Drop next week, brother.
Sorry, dude.
And you know that one's gonna be sick.
The doctor's like, I'm a fan of the series. Please stop.
Because Dream Drop
That's
is
gonna
where
kill
you
you
die.
You'll die at
You'll
Dream
die.
Drop. He starts going back in time. Young Xehanort, are you crazy?
The doctor's
I gotta do what I gotta do, Doc.
Doc, you
next to
know.
his stethoscope's like a keyblade. Like his clipboard has a bunch of the cards on it and stuff.
Doc, you know I gotta walk this line.
What would your Kingdom Hearts doctor's name be?
Oh,
Doctor like Xantium or something.
Xantium is pretty sick. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
see that. Yeah. What would
Andrew's
Trying to.
are you trying to make like an anagram of doctor but
Yes,
with X?
with an X.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Is that like how it's done?
Yeah, so everyone's name, you'll learn this, Ari, in the next
Okay, I
stage.
got it.
You know
I
what,
got
maybe
it.
we should-
Ready?
we should
What do you
just
got?
Curb this.
Rocks Todd.
Rocks Todd. Yeah, exactly.
Doc Rocks Todd.
Doc Rocks Todd. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, thanks, Doc. Maybe he'll come back eventually.
I don't know if we've talked about it with you before, but
we don't
like,
have to talk about it.
we can.
save it.
No,
No, we
well,
can
you've
take it.
opened the-
It's
you-
all-
Well, I guess you opened the floodgates.
You opened
I
the
didn't
floodgates,
open
so
the
we talked
floodgates.
about it.
I peeped through it.
In fact, if you just rewind like 15
We
seconds,
have-
you said we are so proud, and
We are
I
proud of
love
to
this
talk
series.
about it
The
more.
video is a separate thing than the entire subject.
The entire subject. So if you're
That was an invitation to talk about the
if
entire.
you are a nobody, Xemnas comes along and he takes your name
Colton,
in the
I
real world,
I can't do
and
this.
he switches the letters
I
around.
can't do this.
He switches the letters around, and then he throws an X in the middle,
And it's sick.
and it's sick.
so cool.
So
Okay.
everyone's
you're
name.
12, and you're like, fuck.
Well, we'll get to that.
What would Ari's be?
No, we're not.
I mean, Ari's is only 3 letters, so Rixa,
Irax.
Irax. Oh,
That does sound cool. I do like
Irax
that.
is pretty sick.
Thanks, Doc. But Rocks Todd.
Rocks Todd.
Thanks, Doc Rocks Todd.
Rix is sick. Irax is cool. Dude, you got some good ones, man.
All right.
They also sound like Dune characters.
They do.
Yeah.
Irax.
Ari, I think it's time. Andrew, it's been a while. We haven't given Ari his time, so
Oh, yeah.
Ari's Game Corner.
Gaucho, play that song.
It's so-
It's Ari and we love him. It's his game corner. He likes to talk about video games that he's playing.
I know exactly what's going to happen the moment I start to
Ari,
talk about.
what game are you playing right now, dude?
I don't want to even start because I know what's going to
Stop.
happen.
Just come on.
Nothing's gonna happen.
I don't, Andrew. The sweating, the shaking.
His mouth is
Yeah.
twitching.
The fact that you're slowly pulling down your pants. I know exactly what you're gonna do.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do it.
Ari, what games have you been playing?
Ari,
Dude,
start talking about something that you're passionate about so I can fucking ruin
This
it.
is my game corner.
Ari, Colton, promise that I will not.
I don't want Colton. I
Ruin.
want like Colt Rocks Narc to
Damn it,
promise
he got
me.
you there.
Damn
I was
it.
about to make that joke
Yeah.
too.
My
that
nobody could have
Andrew
gotten it.
promises,
Your nobody.
but not my nobody.
I solemnly swear I will not
Okay,
interrupt you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Colton.
I won't interrupt you for at least 5 minutes. Go ahead.
For 5 minutes.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
For
good.
Andrew,
I don't even think I have 5 minutes to talk about.
that's good.
Okay,
I-
well,
you gotta
I mean,
feel
like,
whatever
if
you
you're gonna
don't.
give me the floor, I appreciate it.
Yep, floor's yours.
I've been researching Sly Cooper 4 a little bit more, Thieves in Time.
Yeah.
Which is you showed me a video essay about it, and it's
The fall of Sly.
it's the fall of the Sly Cooper franchise, which I think is one of the best platformers of like
Yeah.
the modern age. And
3D platformer.
yeah, Sly Cooper 4 was developed by a different studio. It was it Insomniac? No, it wasn't. It was Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch did Sly Cooper, and they did like Infamous, and they did all these other like very fun, cartoony games. But
Yeah.
then they put more of their efforts into, did they do Sekiro?
No, Sekiro's from Software.
What did they do? They did like another like samurai based like fighting game, and it was very like realistic.
Or Ghost of Tsushima?
Ghost of
Is that what you're
Tsushima.
thinking
That's
of?
exactly
yeah,
what
okay.
they did. Yeah, and so they gave up on Sly Cooper, so then this other company took it over, and they like fucking butched it so hard. It is so
Same thing
bad.
happened to Jack and Daxter.
Yeah.
Same thing with Naughty Dog. They got too big with other stuff.
Yeah, and it's a shame because those games are so good. But Sly Cooper 4 was just like this awful attempt to like rekindle the Sly franchise, but it's like without even understanding what made it good in the first place.
Right.
There's
Dude, it always happens.
like the characters are they got all the right things back. Like they got all the voice actors. They got the like, you know, the gameplay feels good. It's on a new console, but it's just so.
What
not the
era
game.
is Sly 4? Like, what year? Do you know?
It's PS4. I
It's
believe.
PS4?
Oh,
okay.
No,
That's
wait,
late.
It might be PS3 actually.
Yeah, 'cause I was
it's they had a PS4 remaster, but it's like
okay.
late PS3.
Yeah.
Does Sly still look like the cartoon, or did they make it more like
They-
this is a raccoon now?
They like
He's crazy!
Oh, watch out for his rabies meter.
His name's Grabby Sly. He's gonna grab you. They call him Trash Cat.
that'd be cooler, dude. They got a new artist on it, or like a new art team to design him, and it looks so ugly and bad, and all the animations like puppeted animation, and they tried to make it look like an actual TV show, whereas the original was like a moving graphic novel.
Yeah,
and it's, like,
absolutely.
gorgeous and like
Yeah.
so fun and like energetic, and then these
He
new
had
ones.
such a vision.
Dude, I could show you some screenshots.
Clem will throw 'em
Yeah,
up.
I'll throw them up that are just heinous, where it's
Yeah.
like uber over sexualizing like Carmelita
Oh.
Fox, and like there's like there's a mini game in it where you have to like I think you're in like India back in time, and she has to do a like a hip dance,
Uh-oh.
and you have to use an analog stick to
Stop
like
it.
and to make the guards fall in love with you, so you can get past them.
So it was like
It's
what is
so
it like?
insensitive.
Yeah. What's the type of game where it's like Guitar Hero? It's like a rhythm game.
Yeah, it's like a rhythm game,
game,
like
but
her
it's just
hips.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They're
Oh
like,
my
do it.
awful.
God.
Sly does this awful Italian accent that
Hell
that
yeah.
video reminded me
Yeah.
of, where he's just like,
It's me, Sly.
I'm not even fucking
Stop.
kidding. Where they're like, he's like, Sly, don't do that accent. He's like, oh, you mean a this one? Like, oh, he's like, oh, brother. Like that's like a reoccurring thing he does. He thinks he has a really good Italian accent.
I'm gonna use my
No, Sly, don't say it.
Italian accent.
Hilarious.
I'm Manua. Just got called in from Roma. My cell phones are going off. I should take this call. It could be the boss.
It's so awful and ugly and heinous, and it makes me so mad because
the one, the spicy raccoon the ball.
yes, and they're like, oh, stick to your day job, Sly. Like that's exactly like
Classic Trash Cat.
Yes, like,
They just keep bringing
Really
it up.
love
They
this
keep
Trash
calling
Cat
him that.
yeah, we're not gonna call you that, Sly. They undo a lot of like the big character motivations that the first three build up, and the third one ends on such like a sweet like ending that's like it perfectly wraps up the franchise, and then they just like it literally opens it back up with Sly being like, I miss stealing, I'm gonna go back to it, when the whole thing at the end of the third one is like he retires,
He's done.
and he's just like, I just miss it.
It's
Wait,
like
so is
when
it
they-
time travel now?
It's time travel in the fourth one.
It's like when they try to Andrew.
Stay calm.
Keep it together. It's like when they try to pull like Indiana Jones out of retirement. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like because like clearly he
Like
had
a
his arc, and then it's like Harrison Ford's fucking 86.
Like a mummified corpse comes in.
And they're like, man, hey, professor, like, there's something crazy going on in South America. Oh, yeah.
Someone stole the mummified masturbation statue from Pompeii.
Pompeii.
Oh, brother.
Oh god, they just couldn't leave that poor guy alone.
Dude, the older he gets, the worse the sound is. The notes are getting
It's like a kazoo.
It's just like, I just imagine like 80-year-old Harrison Ford jumps out. He's like, hey, let that go. And he tries to punch somebody. He's just like,
Myra, and it hard cuts to like him, like a body double actually beating up the bad guy.
huge 7-foot tall
Yeah.
body double. That's what's Sly Forest. So that's been Ari's Game Corner. Thanks for giving me the space.
I love that. Damn, Ari's game.
just like a dream.
It's like,
It's really sad that the 2000s is like this era of these incredibly like iconic, almost
Yes.
like 3D platformers, like really creative world building that people just came up with. You know, you got your like your Spyros, your Crash Bandicoots,
Jack
like
and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter.
I literally just watched like a video essay on it, like how it was like the golden era of these icon
Just massive
platformers,
because
yeah.
because it was like the controls were fun and
Yeah.
less like realistic now.
Uh-huh.
Like there's all
Yeah.
this, but they kind of talk about Ratchet and Clank. I don't watch or play any of the new Ratchet and Clanks. I don't know if they still feel whatever, but they were like
Yeah.
part
They
of the
feel
reason
tight,
why
yeah.
like the Jack and Daxter. I didn't know there's this huge underground Jack and Daxter community.
Hell
But
yeah,
now
dude.
I get
There
like
always is,
I
man.
get
Yeah.
nothing. But like Jack and Daxter stuff.
That's
Jack
awesome.
and Daxter's so goddamn good,
Dude,
though.
it's so deep.
fucking-
As soon as you put it in my mind to do the
I
drunk
think
history, I
that's
wanna do it.
might be one we do. But
That's Andrew. It sounds like Andrew's got another series that he's gonna binge into.
yeah, there we go.
yeah.
I'll do that with you.
Yeah,
Dude,
I need to borrow your PlayStation.
I'll give you my PlayStation. Yeah, I can just dive in.
But yeah, I feel like platformers, the idea of a platformer has like turned into an open world games now.
Yes,
Cause
yeah.
like that's what the new Ratchet and Clank did. And it's really good. Like I feel like that caught the spirit of the old Ratchet and Clank games, but they implemented this like weird open worldness to it where it's like you can travel to any planet and on that planet you can go to like different places on that planet. And to me, I'm like, that's not what this game was about.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a little linear, but it's just like fun and like kind of destructive. Like
Here's the thing with linear, and I feel like most people agree with this. And it's for a long time, people have walked away from it being like, linears, just don't fucking do it. It's terrible. That's lazy now. Like blah, 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 all this shit. It's not. It's if you have a vision and a direction and it's fun and like like people want to complete the story and have fun while doing it, linear works. It's totally fine. What people don't like about linear is when you stop letting people play the fucking game and you're just forcing a narrative on them that's taking, it happens to be fair, like it happens in Kingdom Hearts 3 a lot where like you
that's what I
set
was
the
thinking.
controller down and you're watching 40 minutes of cutscenes where you're like, I'm not playing a
dude,
game anymore.
it's like it's like dumb to say linear isn't like
Yeah.
a popular thing when like every Nintendo game is like so
Absolutely
linear. Even
Yeah.
like the new Zelda games are like they're pretty linear. Like
they
just
have a story. Yeah.
It's like the endpoint is super clear. You're able to get there at any point. It's just how you get there is what you want to do, and they never interrupt you, which is like the best part.
It's so good.
It's so
Oh,
good, and that's what makes
That's
it so
the
like
beauty
lovable.
of Breath of the Wild and
And
Tears
like
of
all
the
the
Kingdom.
Mario games have always been linear. Like
Yeah.
they just like have fun mechanics. That's like what you need to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I had that challenge with Colton's Game Corner. I played a little bit. I played Final Fantasy VII. It's not as exciting as Ari's Game Corner, but it's okay. Yeah.
It's just one party more. It's like
It's a headshot noise from Halo 3.
But I played Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then I played the DLC Integrate, and now I'm on Rebirth, which is like their open world take.
Right.
Because a lot of the criticism of the first one, which I agree with, is the combat is super fun and you want to play that, but they're constantly holding your hand trying to shove a
you showed us
narrative
some
down
of
your
that,
line.
yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I do not want to walk behind Aerith holding flowers for her for 15 minutes. Like,
for
this is
yourself.
crazy.
yeah,
Speak for
please. Oh
yourself,
my goodness. Behind.
Okay.
Look on
Oh
Andrew's
my
face.
god, he's a dirty boy.
This is a dirty episode.
I know. Anyway, Ari,
Was that your game corner?
that was my game corner.
He
I
is
did
in
see.
the corner.
He's in the corner. I did see one thing real quick about like nostalgia gaming and
Yeah.
like redoing it because it happened with Crash Bandicoot where they're like, and Spyro where they're
Yeah.
like, we're just remaking Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3.
Uh-huh.
And then what happened was they came out with Crash 4, which was new, totally
Yeah.
new, and the sales were not good at all.
On
Yeah.
4?
Yeah, it was
Wow.
weird. It was just like
Is that
the sales
the
were
newest one?
crazy. I think.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forget, but I watched a video that was like people bought into Spyro and the
Yeah.
Crash trilogy because
The remake trilogy, because they know that the
Yes.
games are good.
Yes.
They just need a new coat of paint.
So, and it's interesting that no one wanted to buy the new
Yeah.
version, which was it's fascinating.
I think
people
that
just
comes
wanna
from-
play the same thing.
They want to play that, and I think it also comes from not trusting people to be able to execute like
Yeah.
that game in
Yeah.
a new world. Like they're like, 20 years later, you're going to tell me that you can make Spyro 4 and it's going to be compelling and good.
I think it's like there's different ideas of game design now.
Yeah.
And the new game designers
don't
are like
mix.
younger people who like, they're not the same people who designed the original
Yeah.
Spyro, you know? So I don't know.
I think that's the beauty of when you look at Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom too. It's like they have this, they fully embrace new game design, and they're not afraid to just not do the like what they did for years, which was like Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and all that stuff. It's like this very linear stuff that didn't really expand further than what Ocarina of Time did.
Yeah.
And so when you get Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, you're like, yeah, this is so nuts. They've like completely evolved game design as a whole, like on a macro level.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I just think it's really cool.
You gotta get an outside the box perspective now to make something really stand out.
Yeah, like, and that's what it seems like they do on that development team is they're like, yo, what do you want? What did the newer, younger guys want to bring to the table?
These
Like,
new
what should
young
we do?
hot guys, what do they want?
Sexy,
Wet,
hot,
sweaty
slim.
dudes.
Why are they always so wet?
They're very
Why are they always wet?
Oh my god, what kind of games do they want? They're like open world adventure with
Yes.
sweat.
Whatever you want. We'll make Spyro sweaty. I don't care.
Ari.
We can go forever in our game corners.
We could. You know what
Now
time
it's
it is.
time for Andrew's Game Corner.
No, we don't have time for that. Sorry. Coucho, roll that.
Question of the week.
Woo! All right, so I've held on to this one for a while. I have a huge list of questions now. You guys know me. I love escape rooms.
That's right.
I love being locked into a room and I can't get out unless I figure out how. I love it. So let me ask you this.
Started kidnapping people just to see what they do.
I love being in tight spaces.
I love when Megan ties me up and drives me to
And
a
leaves me
discreet remote location.
in a barn.
And leaves me.
She's always so disappointed when I come back.
And I go, Megan, I solved it. I got out of that cabin.
One more.
Do it again.
Anyway.
Anyway,
How would you guys design an escape room?
I love that, dude. That's sick.
always wanted to do it.
Yes.
I've always wanted to like design an escape room. It'd be so fucking fun.
Right? Yeah.
I love a theme. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
The
Andrew,
theme
go off,
ones,
dude.
like if you have a really good theme that like incorporates like, and we've talked about it before, the rat one, but like
Dude, the rat one was great.
something to do with multimedia in a clever way that was like we're inside of a cage and then they use projection as if like the
guy was huge.
The guy was huge as
Yeah.
if you're in the cage. Like
That
in
was
the cage.
great, yeah.
So fucking cool.
So good, man.
I like anything that integrates that would be amazing. I'm sure like if you were to do, because I know people that do escape rooms a bunch. Like I'm sure it probably gets old and you can kind of figure it out. But I don't know if you can like keep it like
it fresh.
I'm also like a sucker for just moving parts. Like
Yes.
like when
Yeah.
part of that
Like
escape
if
room
you're
too, there was-
engineering
there-
something.
yeah, there was like a ball that had a track and it ran across the
Yeah.
ceiling.
And we were chasing
we were
after it.
screaming
like,
children,
we
dude.
Yeah.
became like
Rats.
worshippers. We
Yeah,
were just like
rat children.
Oh, oh.
We
That
started
one also had
chanting
the,
rats. We
that
were
al-
like, rats, rats,
Yeah.
rats,
We
rats.
also-
Yeah, we devolved.
We've talked about this. That also had the one with like Colton in the chair
Yes.
with the screen over his eyes
Yeah.
that could see us in another room, but he couldn't hear us, and we had to describe a word to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like that's so fucking good.
It was clever.
Love
Yeah.
shit like that.
I'm a big, if I were to design one, mine would be like really thematic, like
Yes.
really thematic. Like again, I love this too, and Noel does too. Like things that should be small but are really big, or things that are really big that are small.
Yeah.
I agree
like
with
both
that.
of those things. Like
The rat
walking
one was
around,
perfect for that. Yeah.
it
My-
was.
My brain went to, I had two ideas that like kind of came to me, which again, it's like mostly going off that point of like when you feel small in what would normally be like a regular size space, you know? So I was thinking it'd be fun to do like a Toy Story type
Yeah.
escape room.
Yeah.
You know, where like action, like get some animatronics. I would love a like Disney level escape room
Oh
where
my
it's
God,
like
yeah.
there's
Jack
animatronics,
Sparrow's,
there's like yeah, people are like molding stuff out of
drunk.
cement.
Find the rum.
Yeah.
Bring daddy rum. I don't like this animatronic.
That's the goal.
Animatronic keeps yelling at me and his breath stinks.
Amber Heard robot.
I'm a human.
Is just like
Yeah.
shit's everywhere. Whatever.
But dude, to have that like level of technology would be so cool in that,
in
right?
like an escape room.
I don't know why Disney wouldn't do an escape room.
Yeah.
The moving track
Like,
too. You
I think it'd be hard to do with like how many crowds they get.
Well,
you
if they
know,
did
but-
downtown, like if they
Yeah.
did something in downtown Disney,
Dude,
where
that's a
one of those
great
shots,
idea.
I don't know why they're not like
just rent out a huge space for it.
people would pay out the.
Rainforest
Oh my
Cafe
God.
is
Yeah.
gone.
It
Put
is
that in
gone.
there.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love
R.I.P. Pour
Rainforest
one out.
Cafe.
Yeah, pour one out for. As my homies.
Watch episode 10.
My homies would say.
Have you guys ever heard of a game called? My brain's stuck on games right now too. But have you guys ever heard of a game called Chibi Robo?
I have. Yes. I've never played it, but
Do you-
I've I've seen like art from it and stuff. It's very, very charming.
Do you know about it, Andrew? So it's really sick. It's this cool game. Again, kind of like a 3D platformer, but the premise is this family hires a robot, like this miniature robot that its job is to go around and like clean up the house. And like help them with chores and like take care of stuff. But you're so small. You're like the size of a mouse. And what are you looking at?
I'm looking at images. It's so cute.
It's hella cute. Anyone
It's
that
so
has
cute.
never
Clem,
heard of Chibi
we'll throw
Robo,
up images. It's so
super
fucking cute.
And it kind of does this weird thing where like the humans really rely on you, and you start to like observe them as the days go by, and you're like cleaning their house and helping them take care of like their shit. You start to figure out like, oh, the parents are like having trouble, and like the daughter is like, she thinks she's a frog, and like it's because of other reasons, you know, and so you like really help them come out of their shell and like figure life out. But then also there's like, as you explore the house and the backyard and stuff, like the toys almost have like a Toy Story level like life to them.
Yeah.
So like when the
cool.
family isn't around, the toys will come to life, and they'll like help you, like you help the toys out.
So you'd like to be like a room where you're like this little like inanimate object observing like
observing
like
life.
you're playing that thing.
Yeah, and I'm thinking of like if you could make almost like a giant house. Like
Like a
if you-
full-fledged like
Whoa.
6-story building.
like a
that's
six, but it's like a suburban home, and you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
have to navigate through that house or whatever.
Dude,
like
that's
yeah.
Cool.
Imagine
Multiple rooms
having,
fuck me up too.
like
Yeah.
Oh my god! If
Yeah.
like a door opens up that we didn't know about, oh my.
Yeah, you
oh
go
my
crazy.
god! I was gonna say, and I don't want to
No.
deter too far from yours, but like I was gonna say hidden rooms. Like
Oh, yeah.
fuck me up for like hidden rooms. I've done one, like we did one where there was like a soda machine and you had to like hit the combination of like buttons on like which soda, and then the fucking thing opened, and we were just like, it's just a fucking soda machine because it's a break room is the theme of it.
Brilliant.
Fucking opened to like a little nook.
Yeah.
I did one where you had to crawl into like a crawl space and like
Whoa.
find like an amulet in the crawl space, but it
kinda
was
love that.
they filled it with like fog, so you had to like someone from above you had to like tell you like where to go and stuff.
That's a fun idea. Making the space like adding like limiters, like
Yeah.
fog. I feel like makes it so it's like, okay, now everything, no matter what's in here, it's gonna be a little more difficult.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. But I think
Everything's just wet. I don't.
just swimming.
You're just like
sweaty,
really
humid.
slippery.
Yeah.
I think mine would be, I would love a mansion, like a haunted mansion type
you were
thing.
gonna say this.
Yeah, like very
cool.
murder
Like a
mystery,
Clue?
like a Clue thing.
Uh-huh.
But I would also love it if you had to like dress up for the part. I love like being involved in that. But then it's like,
I want actors too.
And one of them really dies.
yeah, we shoot one of them.
Wow.
Actors that are like there to like guide you and,
Yeah.
and be like, and they're really in character. They don't break character.
You don't like the live actors.
I think it's
That's okay.
I have trouble separating that they are actors.
That's a good point.
And I'm just
it
like,
kind of breaks
like,
immersion in a weird
it's
way.
almost like they want me to perform, but
Yeah.
like then there's like a pressure to perform, but then it's also like I'm just like, come on, man, like
Can I tell
what's going
a
on?
super quick story?
Yeah, go
that
on.
I know this like epitomizes it for me as well, because I like the live actors thing to a degree.
I think
so
you're
we,
right.
We
Yeah,
saw
it
a
can
show,
break
or
immersion.
not even a show. It was like a live immersive. It was one of the wildest things I've ever seen. What was the, thing
The
that
one
we
in
saw
New
in the
York.
city with Megan and Noel? It was like the live actors, and it was like the Hamlet.
I think Willie was
Like
telling me
Love
about it
Never
too one
Dies,
time.
or no?
No, it's Sleep No More.
So we saw Sleep No More in the city, and that has like, it's a live performance, but it's like multiple levels that you go, and it was one of the craziest things. And so
It was like a fever dream. It was nuts.
unreal.
Yeah.
And so what happens is they go through the whole story once, and you're following different characters on different floors, so whatever, and then they give you the opportunity to do it again, right? But they don't tell you that.
They don't tell you.
They
when
don't
it
tell you
cycles.
that they show the show twice.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because like if you were to just follow one character, you'd miss out on
All the stuff.
a
Yeah.
ton of stuff.
Yeah.
You
So
don't
it
get
gives,
the full story.
right. You get an opportunity to do it again, and so like the show was over. Basically, they funnel everybody to see like the finale, and I'm like, oh shit, show's over. And then everybody just like scattered.
Yeah.
like the people that knew
Yeah.
scattered, and I was like, what the fuck?
I know, just sitting there.
So
being
Noel
like,
and I went to
what do I
like the
do?
bar area, and
Yeah.
then Ari came over, and we were like, how many times? When is this over?
do we
How
get
many
out?
how many times do they do the show? And the
Yeah.
person in character was like, what show you talking about, kid?
Yeah, dude.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And I was like, please, like, are my friends outside? I need to know where they are. Like this, because
Yeah.
they take your phones too. So I was like, no, I like really need to know, like, are they gone? How long, what is happening? And the woman's like, well, I don't know, something's crazy, but I'll tell you one thing. You didn't see everything. And then
I
just tell me.
Dude, that's what happened to me too. I was like lost. I was scared. I was like, I lost contact with all of you guys because at some point we were together.
Yes.
And then a door like closed in front of me and they're like, no. And I was like, oh, my wife. I was like so scared because I was like,
Rickshaw, Snackle-Doo, I have a puzzle for you.
Yeah,
You're like,
Dude, Colton, the actors will just like sprint away and then a crowd of people will chase him and you're just like stuck in this spooky, like foggy room and you're like, fuck, like where do I go? And I went to a person after the finale and I was like, hey, look, where's the exit? Like I think I'm good to go. And she was like, shh, no talking. And like walked away and I was like,
don't touch me, I'm married.
I want to go. And then I finally found a guy by a curtain and I was like, can I go? Like, I want to go. I have to go so bad. And he was like, if I were you and I wanted to get out of this, I would check behind this curtain. And I was like, what?
Just tell it to me straight.
And so then he like left and I opened the curtain and I just followed this hallway. And then that's when I found you two. I was like, where's Megan?
Yeah.
Where's everyone?
Didn't know. I thought you were saying you had to go to the bathroom.
I did have to go to the bathroom too.
If you have to pee and poo, look under your shoe. And then you like look down and he's gone. You're like,
Hits you over the head with a hammer. Yeah.
There's no
crashed down
bathroom
and
in
I
this
dropped
whole
trow and
Dude, that'd be so funny if like in the set it's like a fake bed because there was like a bathtub bathroom area if you just took a shit. Like what?
People are walking in expecting to catch story and you're like,
oh no. You're wearing the mask and everything.
Yeah, because you're wearing a mask and you're not
don't
allowed
like
to
that.
talk.
Yeah,
Noelle and
yeah.
I got
That would give me
shushed because we were
anxiety,
like,
dude.
oh, where did you follow? Like, and some asshole was like, shh. Shut
So stupid. So annoying.
Shut up.
Yeah.
woo.
Yeah.
Punched
there
him
we
in the throat.
go. Yeah.
They didn't.
So what do you got?
He's
What
sleeping more.
Yeah.
we got? Haunted Mansion, Clue style.
That's me. Andrew said he liked when things are big and
Big
he's
and
small.
Big theme,
small people.
or
theme,
vice versa.
Yeah, big theme, little rooms.
You're a fan of the multimedia, the
I like
props,
I like
everything selling the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immersion.
And Colton wants to be a small little toy.
I want to be Chibi Robo.
Kind
Make
of
me
in
a
the
toy.
same. Kind of in the same.
I want
vein.
animatronics.
I,
and
Yeah,
toys.
yeah.
I like the idea of what you were saying, where it's like a giant building, and it's like
That's the
it's like maybe
house.
you
That's
take an
fucking sick.
elevator that's like designed like a pulley system,
Yeah.
so it looks like you're like going onto a kitchen table or something.
That's what I want, yeah.
like shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Do you know there's one in Pasadena where I forget what it's called, like The Basement, and it's like a horror one.
I've
And
heard
it's
about
just
this,
like
yeah.
scary.
it's just so weird. I just saw this door like on the main street and I didn't go in. But I was trapped there for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I like looked it up. It was like horror
Yeah,
escape
I
room
think
in the
that one-
middle of Pasadena.
I think that one has an actor who's like chained up, and they're just like like covered
Yeah.
in blood.
Oh, it's
and you're
called The
like,
Basement.
oh fuck.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, the one that I don't think probably aged well was when we did the escape room for Ari's birthday a while ago. And,
Oh, yeah.
And then they're all, and guess what, guys? Come back in 6 months. We have a submarine one. Submarine escape room.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and this is before
This was before the
Ocean-
submarine.
Ocean Gate.
Yeah, the Ocean Gate thing.
One quick story. Shout out Michelle. She told me
I
that
got a shout out too.
she told me the story that on a corporate retreat they were like, we're gonna put you guys in an escape room.
Dude, that is a very like corporate thing because they
However-
it's like fake
Teams, dude.
team.
However,
teamwork.
she got the horror room. She was like, part of the thing was you had to like walk through like a freezer full of
like body
body
parts.
bags. Yeah.
I don't like that.
And I was like, that's why on a corporate
Guys,
retreat?
the killer is coming, but if you were dealt with a client who isn't quite buying yet, much like these body parts.
How are
killer
you
is
going to deal with it?
Yeah.
The killer is approaching, much like your deadlines.
Yeah.
Don't forget to put in your
How do you
fucking
close the deal?
time.
Michelle's like, "Ah!" and they're
Yeah.
like, no, it's not Scream. Smile through it.
Smile through it.
The customer's always right.
Good guess.
Yeah.
That's not quite it.
Uh-huh.
I guess this leads to shout out corner.
Yeah, you said you
Yeah,
had a
so
shout-out.
I
a lot of
recently
corners in here.
A lot of corners. There's like 7 corners in this room.
Don't forget the poop corner.
No, I
Yeah,
can't.
no.
So I recently spoke at my school regarding just like storyboarding and my day job and stuff.
cool.
And during the presentation, like I opened up the floor for questions and someone raised their hand and they were like, yeah, I just want to say I like really like your podcast and like your guys' humor is much like my humor and like the Kingdom Hearts video was super funny.
That's so sweet.
And I was like so thrown
Start
by
crying.
it. I was just like, I think I was just like, you listen to the podcast? Like, tried to keep it as professional as possible until that happened. And
break.
So I didn't catch their name because it was like kind of like open to the room, but thank you so much, whoever you were. If you are listening, please leave a comment saying who you were, so then we can
was
like
me.
actually
Officially, thank you. Yeah,
just
that's
yell
so
that.
sweet.
And
We can hear you, remember.
yeah.
Thanks for listening. Yeah.
But thank you so much for listening. Thanks for watching the Kingdom Hearts thing. I really appreciate it. And thanks for coming to the talk. That was really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, right before your spring break. Why would you do that? Why would you go watch a 30-year-old man talk before your spring break?
I'm sure that's not how they pitched it.
That was the poster.
Sure, yeah.
We found a
30-year-old man speaks.
speaks.
Like a circus act. Like,
Yeah.
30-year-old man speaks!
Yeah.
Like it's an animal.
It's like a blurred photo of me turned around.
They're all waiting
We've
for
caught
you.
Ari!
We got
He was very slippery, but
the
we caught him.
talkative 30-year-old man.
You're in a cage.
Yeah, middle-aged wonder of the world.
Up on the podium, like, okay, hey guys. Ooh. Everyone's like wide-eyed. Yeah.
Okay, Andrew, where can they find us?
They can find us at Couch Kids Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, pretty much everywhere. If you have a question of the week, email us at couchkidspodcast@gmail.com. If you are enjoying the podcast, please feel free to subscribe, share, or rate us on iTunes or Spotify. It actually helps a lot.
We super appreciate
I'm told.
Yeah,
And Andrew replies to every comment.
he
I do.
does.
He's
I do.
quick.
Yes. If you leave a reply, I will say something.
Test him. I dare
Yes.
you.
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah, even hate. We take hate really well.
We take
So-
hate really fucking well.
We love notes.
We love notes.
Criticism and notes go
Well,
a long
we
way on
can't
this
change
one.
our voice.
Told what to do on
I-
passion project.
Can't change my face much, but I'll work on that.
Well, thanks everyone for listening again to the Couch Kids Podcast. I've been Ari.
I've been Andrew.
And I'm Colton.
and
That was that's how I normally end it.
he's smaller than usual.
He shrunk himself.
He shrunk a bit.
Well, I said I wanted to be toy size, so I
Okay. His toy size. Go to get back here. Where are you running to? All right, bye.